Hello everyone, my name is Speed Alligators and welcome to another video. Today we will be jumping back into my Versus series. This is where we take a look at two guns and compare them. And today we will be taking a look at the CR56 AMAX and the AN94. Now these guns are very similar in names and they are very similar in how they actually work. One of the main differences between these two guns are the caliber rounds they fire. The CR56 AMAX is chambered in NATO standardized 5.56 rounds, while the AN94 is chambered in the Russian 5.45 round. Now there is a slight difference between these two and it actually translates into the guns. But with that, let's take a look at the AN94. Now the AN94 is an assault rifle that was added into the game with Season 5. And this gun has some very unique features. One of these being it is the only gun in the game with the Hyperburst feature. This means that the first two rounds fire before the recoil is seen. And also this means they both fire almost at the same time. And on top of this gun has a 2-shot headshot kill, so if you can hit that, it is an instant kill. And also there is a weird thing, if you watch Exclusive Ace's video, there is a weird thing where the third shot will occasionally fire just as quick. But that is hard to measure and it only occasionally happens, so I think it's a little bit of a bug. But with the Hyperburst feature, this means that you have an insane time to kill. Like honestly, one of the fastest in the entire game. But unlike most assault rifles, this gun is terrible at range. It has one of the quickest damage drop-offs of all the assault rifles. And this means it can take up to 5 shots when you're not at medium range to kill someone. And also another thing to jump into is the recoil. The first 2 to 3 shots have almost no recoil, but after that it becomes one of the hardest assault rifles to control. Because it has a decent amount of up and down recoil, but it also has a very good amount of side to side recoil. This makes it horrible to control at range. Not to mention you also have that damage drop off, so you will be lucky if you get kills at long range. But with that, let's get into the CR56 AMAX. The CR56 AMAX is the assault rifle that was added in Season 4. It is very similar to the AK-47, except it has lower damage, a higher fire rate, and more controllable recoil. And honestly, out of all the guns, even though it has a pretty good amount of recoil, it is very controllable. And with the fire rate, it is a lot faster than the AK-47. It's like a faster version of it. And unlike the AN94, it has a very good amount of range. The damage drop-off is pretty far away. And with the controllable recoil, it is very easy to hit long-range shots. Also, another thing I would like to say that I didn't mention previously with the AN94 is both these guns have a very quick reload. Well, opposed to the assault rifles, all of them basically have the same reload speed. Overall, this gun is actually really good, and I personally use it. You can configure it in a good way to make it very good for rushing around, or you can make it so that it's good for long range. Something that you can't really do on the AN94 because it has such a quick damage drop-off. And so with that, it's time for the final verdict. For me, I know this is a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but I would rather use the CR56 AMAX. But it all really depends on the map, because I am saying overall the CR is better because of the range compared to the AN. But if you're on a map like Rust or Vacant or anything that's close range, you should 100% use the AN over the CR. The time to kill on this gun is just super insane at the ranges before the damage drop off. And also with the Hyperburst feature, it is really easy to control the gun at close range. If you're going for ground war or something like that, I would highly recommend using the CR56 AMAX. And with that, we will conclude the video. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment anything down below, such as what you thought of the video or future video ideas. And I will see you all next time.